People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
What is up, guys and gals? How is everybody doing today? Lots of chatter. Sakura got first. Welcome in, Sakura. Thank you for the lurkin'. Oh no, Sammie said she was lurking. Ah, I missed the, you guys had the same text color. So Sammie's lurking. Hi, Sammie. Sakura, welcome in. We got Papa Snuffy on Twitch as well. We got John and Angel over on YouTube. I finally got SiriBot working to show me when the ad breaks are starting, so I'll be able to take our breaks, because I kind of missed it the last time. Who else we got here? Terrabin over on Twitch side. I believe I said Papa Snuffy. Streamlabs successfully joined the chat. The Batch is here over on YouTube, and as well as Ruse, and Master TMO, and Sarah. Everybody's here today. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So I had some fun before I got this going. I had to record a clip for my video, and then I'm setting up the stream, and I'm like testing my microphone, and it seemed like my noise gate wasn't set up right because the microphone kept cutting off, and I'm like, that's unusual. I've never had that problem before. It keeps switching my default device. It switched my default microphone to my webcam, which is horrible. The microphone on that is garbage. So my recording clip of, it was only like a minute, so I'll just put like, it's either I re-record the audio for it, which is probably more of a pain than it's worth. I'm just going to probably put some text to go, yep, my OBS decided to switch my microphone, so the microphone quality is garbage. Sorry. Windows 11, yeah, unfortunately. I'm here, it's just your medication causing hallucinations. Wonder if device changes color since I'm mobile. My pink is pale. On PC, I'm darker. I'm not sure. I've seen it change for a lot of people. Like, some people will say their text color in Twitch is one color, and then other people in the chat will see it as a completely different color. So, who knows? But I think I finally got things mostly working. I'm gonna pause the previews on these windows just to save some resources. My Twitch is not yelling at me that my stream health is unstable, so that's good. I dealt with that last stream for some reason. I lowered the bitrate by like 500, so happens when people don't pick a certain color and Twitch chooses it for them. Interesting. Same issue with my work laptop trying to send sound from my monitor instead of the ones on board. Windows loves, yeah. It seems like Windows like loves to change what I had set as my default item too, which is always awesome. But hope everyone is doing well today. I've been trying to get time to get on and do stuff and stream and just haven't had the time. And over the weekend I took a little bit of time. I started trying to play a little bit on Will's server, Dcraft. We got a little bit of a starter house area set up there. I might try to do some streams from there if I have time. It's just lately my schedule's been so rough just trying to have time to do any streams at all. But let's switch to this scene here. Let me adjust something real quick. Surviving Bedrock. We're gonna move you down ever so slightly because you're just slightly covering the there, that looks better. Slightly covering the coordinates. And there's a per device, I think. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll be lurking while I edit my next video. Okay, Sarah, thank you. I meant to try to get my clips edited, and I haven't had the time for that either. I also downloaded all of the last live stream when I'm going to cut like highlights from locking in the villagers. And that's going to take me some time, and I haven't had time to do that either. But Iron Farm is very productive, which is awesome because we got so many farms and builds that we need iron for. But the only thing I've done since the last time we streamed, guys, is I did fiddle with this guy before stream. It took me like 3 tries, and I managed to get him with the decay arrows, so that was quick and easy, as it was painful on stream trying to do it. Everybody else is locked in except for the 8 librarians. And I've got my list of all the enchants that we're trying to get. So we're just gonna kind of go one by one and see if we can't roll these guys and get... I need, realistically, and this is gonna be the pain because I kind of need to be picky with these. I'm not gonna be too picky on the cost as long as it's not like 64 emeralds. But I need most of these guys to have at least 2 enchants that I need, which is gonna be rough. Miner Spider's here. Hey, Miner. Sorry I missed your stream last time you streamed. I saw it, but I wasn't on the computer at the time. I think I saw it after the fact. Yes, we got the merch shop open. We've got... I need to change that message. I decided to keep the promo code active on it till the end of the year. It's going to be 10% off till the end of the year. I will remember to update that command after stream. This video was due today. Oops. I watched one of your last videos, Sarah, about starting a YouTube channel in 2025. Sarah puts off excellent content. I should have... Do I have a Sarah command still? Yes, I do. Go check out Sarah's... I don't think she's doing Minecraft anymore, so that channel might be dead and obsolete, but check out her blog channel. She does a lot of blogging and YouTube and content videos. Really informative stuff. But, alright, let's start the grueling, grinding task of messing with these guys. I just double-checked these guys. Nobody has anything we need. And I've noticed I have to do that twice for some reason for them to break their profession. I don't know why. This is going to be just a lot of roll and see what we get. Now I'm torn. Because part of me kind of wants to like get a good trade and then wait and then go down the line and see if... The worst thing with rolling librarians is you get a good trade, but then you get that same trade later down the line and it's a better price. And you go, oh, you kick yourself because you could have gotten it for a cheaper price. But my worry about leaving the guy with a good trade in his inventory is what if he just randomly delinks for some reason and I lose that trade? That's my only reason I'm torn on that. But if you guys, I think most everybody that plays Minecraft has rolled villagers at least once. They know this is pain. Respiration 3 is a decent one. That's a little lower down on my list of what I need for enchants. Yeah, it's like literally on the bottom of my list. Like I have like stuff in my list on priority. Unbreaking, Fortune, Silk Touch, Power, Sharp Smite, Looting, Efficiency. Feather Falling 4 probably should have been higher up in the list, honestly. Depth Strider, Fire Aspect, Impaling, and Respiration. Those are like I would really like to get as many of those as possible. Roll all 8 simultaneously. No TMO, and I'll tell you why we don't do that. Because if I rolled all of those job blocks at once, it would jumble up their locations in here. Because then they would be able to switch which job block they're linked to. And I've already got them locked in place. I don't want to do that. So that's why, if you're doing this and you have like free range open villagers, yes, you can roll multiple lecterns in a row. And I've actually done that before. I think playing with Sarah, if I'm not mistaken. The event has 3 days left. I have not done the event yet. I'm debating if I even want to. Like, the capes don't really pique my interest too much. But I probably should just to get it. From what I've heard from everybody, you can do all the event things to get the cape pretty easily in one session. So I might jump in there and play with it. Go down the list and check each one, then lock one in when you get a good one. In Java, at least, you can use a piston instead of an axe. Yeah, and you can see all the future trades with the Trader Helper Pack, which you can't on Java. It sounds like a you problem. Alright, Respiration. Normally don't wear the capes. The only ones I wanted was a cherry one and I voted. Never got it. I'm salty. I do have one on that. Here's the problem with the capes. With the actions and stuff pack, they don't show up. And I had a bug for a while after I got some of the capes. They were like missing from my inventory. So the capes are kind of like pointless with the actions and stuff pack. Because all the capes just look like this one. But I mean, they're cool, I guess, but at least you can wear the cape with your default skin. It's not like the other items that you're unlocking that you can only use in like the custom character creator. I started the other day and I lost interest in the event. I'd rather tend to my carrots. I feel that. Some of those events are fun, but some of them are kind of like tedious. Blue Jay was having fun when he was streaming. I haven't seen a Blue Jay stream in a while. I wonder what he's up to. I haven't seen much posting from Blue Jay at all since his last stream. Ooh, sharpness 5 or sharpness 4. I will take a 4 book if I get, like, say I get this. I don't have anything else, so I won't take it. But say I had sharpness 4 and it had like another book I needed, I'll take it. It's worth it to me to just combine 2 level 4 books to get a level 5 if the price is low enough. Like, that would have been I probably would have took that trade. So, like, for power, sharpness, smite, and efficiency, and impaling, so those are the ones that all go up to level 5. If I can get a good level 4 trade, I'll just take it, rather than trying to wait for that level 5. Yeah, I haven't either, other than the stream for him doing the event. I know he said he's working on his next episode, so... Ooh, Unbreaking. It's a little high. We can get anything... Unbreaking 2. Unbreaking 2 and Unbreaking 3 on the same guy. Yeah, not gonna take it, because like I said, I need 2 trades. Because I'm limited to 10 librarians, and I had to increase that just to try to make sure I could get all these trades. I really don't want to have to add more villagers later on, although I technically could. Ooh, power 5, but it's 64 emeralds. Oh, that's tough. Frostwalker 1. I'm probably not going to trade it just because that's really high. But that is kind of what we're looking for. Like, if that power 5 had been cheaper, I would have taken this. I hate this bug when you're looking at stuff and it shows up through the items in your inventory. I'm gonna move these items just because that annoys the crap out of me. So yeah, you guys kind of see what my goal is for trying to get these trades. Sharpness 4 again. I'm getting a lot of sharpness 4s. Like, I already have, so what we already have, which, that's another thing I meant to do. Let's do that really quick while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to make some signs so I can mark off what we have. And then we can mark off, let's make sticks out of these guys. We'll make some signs. We're going to need signs for all these guys. Okay. That'll be enough for now. So we can mark off what they currently have, because I've got 5 trades already locked in. We got fire protection, we've got protection 4, and we've got flame on this guy. So this was a really good one. Protection. I guess we'll put the level. Let's abbreviate these so we can fit everything in one line. And we'll put the costs in later. I'm not worried about that right now. Rot 4. And then flame. Let's do this. To clean this sign up a little bit. Okay. Hey, Roger, welcome in. We are just starting out. Sure I'm not missing any chat over here. Okay, and then this guy had Mending and Aqua Affinity for the lowest price it could possibly be. Which Aqua Affinity wasn't a really high priority, but I just got it with Mending and it was cheap, so I locked it in. And it took me a while to get that Mending guy too. Hey, Lime Green Fungus. Appreciate everybody being here. A lot bigger turnout than I expected, considering I kind of started without notice. I really want to get back to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like, semi-schedule that I tried to start a while back. Just, it's always so hard to try to... I'm envious of the streamers that can lock into a schedule and keep to it. I just have not been able to pull that one off. That hydrate? See, the Twitch... I gotta remember that. The Twitch redeems don't pop anything up on OBS. Did you guys hear that? I need to make sure those sound redeems are working. I tied the streamer bot into my OBS audio sources, so it should have worked. Did not hear it. Okay. Oh, Miner heard it, but John didn't. Hey, we're gonna oh, get out of here. We're gonna hit it one more time, just to make sure. Did you guys hear that? Hold on. Okay, good. I just didn't know if I had to like reassign that source in OBS again. It's been a long day. I hear you. That was my day yesterday, and that was one of the reasons I didn't get to streaming yesterday, is it was a long day. I was just mentally and physically exhausted from work. Oh my god. Guys, look at that cost! Okay. This is going to be one of those instances where we're just going to leave this guy sit. We're not going to lock him. We're going to do that. If he re-rolls himself by delinking or something, so be it. That is too good of a cost to pass up, but I don't want to lock him in. That is quite possibly almost as low as it can possibly be. I don't have the chart on hand for the cost of the books, but that is very, very low. I just don't like the fact that it doesn't have any other trade with it. That's why we're just gonna let him stew. And we'll see if that works. And we'll check back. Assuming he doesn't have any reason to try to, like, unlink because he's trying to get to his bed or something, he shouldn't change. At least as long as we don't log off. Okay. So what do we got? Sharp 2, Impaling 2. I know this is going to be a long and arduous process, but at least we only have 8 librarians to do. That's a great roll. Yeah, it was. I was shocked at it. If only my luck could be that good on all these. But to get all the trades we need, because we need, if I try to get everything on my list, which theoretically I don't have to get everything, if I can just get most of everything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 13 enchants on the list, and we have 8 villagers. So you do the math, most of them have to have 2 of those enchants. And the problem is, as we get further down the line, it's going to be so much harder to get, like, those last couple of enchants on a villager. So if we can knock out, like, the 2s early on, then we can get down to the end of the line where we only need 1 enchant, and it'll be a lot easier to try to get it. Mending for 18. What was our mending price on this guy? He was a good price. 14. Mending can be as low as 10, so that was a good one. And someone brought it up. Oh, that's another Riptide for 25, but yeah. Why I double pulse the lever when I only need to do it once? I'm only doing that just to return the lectern back in front of them. Because say I want them to always be back in front of them, like for this guy, where I left it and I left that trade just hanging. I want to make sure that he can reach the lectern, because if he can't reach the lectern, that's another reason why they will delink. Chart 4, a little high. Server restart in 3, 2. I think we have the server set to only restart at 7 a.m. So I don't think we're gonna have that. We were doing twice a day, but the scheduler was having issues for some reason. The evening stream was taking like up to 30 minutes longer than it should. So we kind of said, you know, we don't need 14. We don't need 2 restarts a day, so we changed it to 1. Ooh. If I don't need that, I don't need that. That's a little high for feather falling anyway. Getting interesting. 4 book trades. You don't get that very often. Looting 3. That's good. Did we get something else useful? No. No. We'll roll it. It's not, like, outstanding. If that was, like, looting 3 for 11, I might have let him sit. It's my Bane. Riptide 1. Rot 3, don't need that. The fact that we got fire protection and protection 4 from one villager was just insane, rolling these guys in the beginning. Thorns 3. Fun fact, Thorns 3 is how I lost that helmet. I was trying to figure out how that helmet took more damage than all the rest of my armor. It was because it had thorns on it. That's why it broke so much quicker. And when we were doing that Nether Fortress raid, I didn't even notice that the helmet broke in the middle of it. You tell where my priorities were. It was not dying. Feather falling 3. I'm not as tempted to take that and combine to get a level 4 book. Mainly because you put so many more enchantments on your boots than other pieces of armor. It's easy to max them out. I really have no interest in the mace enchantments, at least not yet. Because, you know, yeah, you'd have to get a mace for... I feel like the mace was such a wasted weapon. It's like a meme weapon, and that's about it. Like, actually using it in-game, I feel, is not... Piercing 4, nobody uses crossbows. I don't need flame, and that's not a good price. I don't get thorns anymore. Yeah, the only reason I ever have thorns is if it just comes on that piece of armor from the table. Which is what happened with that helmet. I think it was thorns too. And unless you're going to jump in somebody's Trident Killer and damage them on the server, which I need to pull that off on somebody one of these times. It would be hilarious. Next time Wraith is streaming, jump in his Trident Killer with Thorns armor. Blast protection, mending. What was that third one? Not that I'll take it. Oh, I don't need any of these though. But that's getting into the really good price territory. Sunflower. That'd be fun. Yep. I can't take credit for the idea. It's Prowl talking about him and Killadrone did it to Silent when they were on Truly Bedrock. Step Strider. Yeah, you fill up your every slot in your inventory so you can't pick up the tridents, and then you jump into somebody's Trident Killer. Assuming that still works. I have not tested it. Riptide, Frostwalker 2. I wouldn't be opposed to having a villager with Frostwalker just to have access to it. Oh, Riptide is not even one of the enchants we want. We want depths, or not, we want Impaling. Riptide really isn't on my list. It's pretty easy just to enchant a Trident a few times and try to get a Riptide, so I'm not too worried about that. If I can just get it with something else, maybe. Don't use knockback anymore. Yeah, I've kind of strayed away from using knockback. Like, the only thing you ever want to use knockback on is, like, creepers. And honestly, if you time your hits right, you can take out a creeper in 2 hits before it blows up anyway. That is genius. I've never done Thorns and knockback. Yeah, it's just one of those you get if you get it when you use the table. I'm honestly a little, I'm kind of trying to avoid having, like, I have knockback on this one just because it came on the table. But I'm kind of avoiding putting fire aspect on my swords a lot of the time too. At least if I'm gonna, like, piecemeal it out, enchant by enchant. Because if you go end raiding, or if you're attacking... Fire Prot 3, it's like the lesser brother of that guy over there. But Endermen teleport away like crazy if they're on fire. Shulkers teleport away if they're on fire. That, and now that zombies will set you on fire when they hit you, if they're on fire. I don't like that. I think flame on your bow is like the only appropriate one now. A mix between a creaking and a creeper. A creeper? I don't know. Words are hard. Fan of the fire aspect of my sword just to aggro Enderman. Yes, using fire aspect on like a mob that you want to cook the meat from is useful, yes. Freaker. Yeah. I charge at creepers to kill them. Knockback just gives them an edge. Isn't worth with skellies. Oh yeah, absolutely on skeletons. 100%. Fire protection 4. Protection 3. Come on. No protections. I'm still a fan of trying to get like a baseline enchant at the table and then finishing it off with villagers. I typically don't usually fully enchant with villagers. But my luck at the enchantment table in this series has been so horrible. Density 5, hey. If I cared about that enchant, that's too high. 2 level 5 books though, look at that. I've abandoned the table entirely. Fair enough. There's some things it's worth enchanting on. Infinity. Infinity is not one that I put on my list, but I'll take it if I can get it. Infinity is just one of those enchants that I seem to get it easily enough from either my skeleton spawner bows or fishing. Chart 4. 2 fire aspect ones. Which points are heart pieces of heart? Yes, they are. And all my emojis are mostly Zelda themed stuff, because I don't have any of my own emojis yet. So I just put a bunch of those on there. We got some cool ones. And yes, the pink sheep. I love the Zelda stuff. I want to play that new, what was the new Zelda game that just came out? I'm a horrible fan for not remembering what they called it. Echoes of Wisdom? Is that what it was? The one there where Zelda is the actual main character? I want to try that out. I'm always weary that it'll play like crap on the Switch Lite. Oh, hydrate. I missed that. Thank you. Stream quality looks good. So it looks like just lowering my bitrate seemed to help. I don't know why it was having issues the last time. Everybody said that everything looked fine. So. Why does it do this? It never used to do this, where the number of the item would show up through the item you're looking at. This is one of the most annoying things. Hour 5, that's a good price, but nothing else. Infinity for 6, that's a low price. Multi-shot, nah. Depth Strider, Fire Aspect 1, no. I love how you can look at the clock in their trade window and see what time of day it is too. Unbreaking, but nothing else. Theoretically, I can probably put a bed down in here now and actually sleep. Because they're all locked in, they can't breed any more villagers. But thankfully, with us being inside, I don't have to worry about anything spawning. I probably won't worry about it. I'm playing it right now. Echoes of Wisdom. That is what I said, right? I think I was at least close. Is it fun? That's what I'm curious about, Ruse. How does it compare to other Zelda games? Because I've never been a big player of like the Game Boy ones. I was always like the console ones, the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, of course, those are my jams. Twilight Princess. I never got too far in Wind Waker, but I did enjoy it. I've never played Skyward Sword. I really need to find that game. and pick it up. I've sadly never played it. And I never beat Breath of the Wild, but I did play it quite a bit. Breath of the Wild just changed the way the game is played so much. I did not like the fact that your items break. That was like my least favorite thing about the game. Sharp 4 and Smite 4, or Sharp 5 and Smite 4, but that's really high. I still don't know if I'm gonna cure these villagers. Skyward Soar is awesome, highly recommended. Yeah, I just have never picked it up. I really need to. Although the older they get, the harder it might be to find a copy. I probably should try to find that pretty soon. Struggling through Breath of the Wild. You're not getting good prices for sharpness. Not really. I had 3. I've got patience. I've got all day. As Captain America would say. Actually, I've got until I have to cook dinner. And we'll probably, hopefully, Will is going to be able to go live today. He's been having internet issues. And between that and working overtime. Respiration 1 and Respiration 2. Do those two make a Respiration 3? Tied. We'll see if Will is going live at his normal time. Hopefully he does. And we'll probably raid over to him. I have Discord muted, so I'm not even sure. Or not muted, minimized. Impaling 4. If you had another good book, I might take that. What I might do is periodically just check back and see if this guy is still locked into. Handling. Oh, I was saying I'm on the fence if I'm gonna cure these guys or not. I do have an idea of doing a curing episode, so I may just do it for that. Affinity, Infinity, Recharge. OTS, pretty unique. Use... What's OTS an abbreviation for? Use magic to summon items and monsters to help you through the game. You gotta help me out, Riz. What's the abbreviation OTS? Oh. Sorry, fat fingers. Are you talking about the Echoes of Wisdom? Because I know that Zelda really doesn't like physically attack things. She uses the echoes to like summon things. Step Strider, Breach. Oh, it's pretty unique. Gotcha. I'm with you. I'm a little slow on the uptake to that. That's a good impaling price. But nothing else. And also, if I do cure these guys, the lower I can get this enchantment cost, the better chance it'll be 1 emerald. I think you have to be like 26 or lower to get it down to 1 emerald with a curing. I may be incorrect. If Sunflower's here, she would probably know that. That's like her jam. I think she knows all of those numbers. I think for books and armor, it needs to be 26 or lower. She could probably confirm that. Flame, war, no. Yep, 26 or lower. Hey, I'm right. Respiration 3. Mending. Thorns 3. Need it. Don't really want it. Like, literally, if I lock a Thorns villager in, it's gonna be literally just to do that meme with the Thorns enchant, and I'd have like a backup set of armor that just has thorns on it. Riptide 3, channeling. No, that was all trident enchants. Multi-shot. Infinity, Riptide. Open lock for my fan in the window. Try to get a little bit of air in here. Probably need to take that fan out of the window now that it's like winter and it's like 35 degrees outside. But I've been too lazy to. I literally just have like a piece of cardboard that goes up over the fan. It's a little slim window fan. Really, I got it for just when I'm in this room, because it gets kind of hot when I close the door. And it's pretty nice in the summertime. Because the air conditioning does not blow very well upstairs in this house. And since my PC is like a little portable space heater, it gets pretty warm in here. Looting, sharpness 1. Come on. Give me something good. Aspect 2. Affinity. Don't need that. Flame. Looting. Density. Projectile protection. Aqua affinity. Silk touch. Silk touch is the only useful enchant on all of that. That's the first time we've seen Silk touch come up, surprisingly. It's really like, it likes giving you the garbage the enchants. I'm curious, for those of you who were following the experimental testing villager rework, what were your opinions on it? Do you guys think that would have been a better system for having to go to these specific biomes to get the trades you wanted from those villagers? Or do you think we're better off with this? I wonder if I could do a poll. That'd be an interesting poll for you guys. Channeling and channeling. And breaking. That was a bad idea. I prefer this. That's how I felt in the end as well. Probably not worth doing a poll for, but I was just curious if anyone thought it was a good idea. I think I wouldn't have been as opposed to it. There's no creepers in here. Nice try. Welcome in, Natty. There's no creepers in here. I wouldn't have been as opposed to it if they gave you all max level enchants. But the fact that most of the enchantments were like level 2, like the middle tier. Like if it was a level 5 available enchant, they were giving you tier 3. If it was a tier 3 enchant, they were giving you tier 2. That was what was horrible about it. Oh, that is how it works. Yeah. I haven't added... I'm going to eventually add those to the Twitch redeems. I just have not had the time to sit there and put them in yet. But yeah, that's how those work. I need to rework all the redeems, and then when I'm doing that, I'm going to add the Twitch ones as well. But at least for now, people can at least earn the Twitch points, and they can start stockpiling them. So when I do have time to add the Twitch redeems, everybody will have points to use them. I'm just glad I figured out how to do the Twitch points. I spent like a whole day, and I had Will helping me with figuring out some of the stuff with that and the bot. I still need to figure out how to do like the subscriber icons, because you can do like custom icons for... I haven't figured that out yet, so it's still just the default. Twitch, I feel like YouTube is a lot easier to learn than Twitch's stuff. But I like the fact that Twitch has all this stuff built in. If YouTube ever gets their act together and does anything close to what Twitch has built into it, it'll be game-changing. No. I mean, it's librarians. Do you ever have any great luck rolling them? It doesn't help that I'm, again, being picky with what enchants I need. Imagine if it was before we had this resource pack and you only could see this book. Those were the dark ages. Section 4. Level 15, that's... What was ours? This guy was like 21. Oh yeah, it has the same cost as that one. 15 might be as low as that goes. Ending. Breaking. Came over here for more points. Oh yeah, since Twitch always knows who's in chat, so Streamlabs will hand out the points more consistently than YouTube. That's another issue with YouTube, which at least you have the Streamlabs points, but if you're not chatting, Streamlabs doesn't know that you're in YouTube chat, and it doesn't hand you out the points as consistently. Never used this resource pack, but it would have been nice. Oh, it's very nice. It's on Bedrock tweaks, so it's not like MCPEDL where you get inundated with ad after ad and then fake download links. I really hate that site for that. Like, the ads are one thing, but don't put these download links that are all fake and you think that's the link to download a thing and it takes you to some sketch website or something. Like, all the ads on the site, I kind of understand they gotta pay for it, so I can get past that. But it's the fake download link ads that really rub me the wrong way with that site. Rant over on that. What'd Sunflower say? I got super lucky with my 13 replacements. One of them had 4 of the books I needed. Oh my god. Yeah, you play the lottery after getting that one, Sunflower. I was less lucky after that without access to 2 books, but I probably won't need them at this point in the season. Yeah. Yeah, I watched your video earlier, Sunflower. So you gotta explain to me, so you started moving the villagers from your iron farm over to your ocean monument, and they somehow, like, snapped back to the previous location after server refresh? Like, how does that even happen? That sounds so cursed. I think I have a sunflower command, too. Do I? Yes, I do. Although she streams on Twitch now, I'll have to add her Twitch. I'll have to add her Twitch command, her Twitch link to that. Will was showing me how to do shoutouts through StreamerBot too. I'll have to play with that. He was showing me, I think, how he does it on his streams. That's Bane of Arthropods 5. Super cursed. Yeah. But I'm assuming since they all got culled and you've now bred up new villagers, everything's kosher over there. Thorns 2, Thorns 3. Frostwalker, Smite 2. Old guy left a comment explaining why that probably happened. Oh, I didn't see his comment. I'll have to look unless you want to tell me what it was. I didn't leave a comment on your video. I was like falling asleep when I watched it. I watched your video, and then I watched Prowl's video, and fell asleep in the middle of Prowl's video with my phone playing in bed this morning. So now with the replacements, everything is working great. That's awesome. Tell the server no more duplicating villagers. It's a good thing my phone shuts off after the YouTube video stops playing. The screen times out. Because, yeah, I had to go back like halfway in the video and figure out where I fell asleep and stopped paying attention. Luke glitch, yeah. Trying to keep an eye on the Twitch panel. I want to make sure when the ad break runs, I actually remember and notice and get up and take my break. Stretch my legs. Probably get a refill on my water the rate you guys are giving me hydrate redeems. That's right, I need to drink more water anyway. I've been slacking on my water drinking. Old guy said that's so much text it didn't even fit on the screen. Old guy said, yeah, that makes sense. When the villagers with duplicate ID numbers were relatively close, it was just linking villagers to the same POI and resetting each time it was unloaded. But when you moved them far away, the game couldn't reconcile that and TP them back, and that caused them to be pushed into walls, and the one glitched up through the walls. Wow. All makes the most sense in this mystery. That's nuts. No, you're fine. I could see it on my chat window. Just the chat that pops up on the screen for everybody else. They couldn't see it all. Twitch has a longer message length than YouTube. It's fine. That's why I read it out. That's another reason why I try to read people's messages, as long as it's not getting like too crazy. Since I don't have like a restream bot or anything, I can... Anybody on the other chat, they can see what I'm talking about. Or hear what I'm talking about. I might do is just like, maybe I'm not getting any luck with this villager, just move down another villager. It's kind of funny how that works. You could like have the worst luck with this guy, and you jump a villager over, and all of a sudden he gives you the trades you want. Sunflower on YouTube. So, ooh, okay. This might be an instance where that is kind of expensive for that one, but we get it with Silk Touch. So we're going to do the same thing we did with this guy. Let's see if this guy is still the same. We're probably going to leave this guy hanging. Silk and Efficiency 4. We'll leave him hanging. I'll do the questions so that I know he's kind of waiting. So that way, say we get a good Efficiency 5 down the line, then I can just re-roll this guy. You can do better. I probably can, but I'll pause on him for now and just work on a different guy. It's just the fact that I did get 2 enchants on him. What were you saying? What were you saying, Papa Snuffy? This is why you don't lock them in. Look at that. Oh, yeah, this guy he's a keeper. Okay, so we got Efficiency 4 and Depth Strider 3. Alright, huh. What was the price on... I love that you can edit signs now, by the way. For 14, Depth Strider 3 for 29. Alright, and we'll leave him floating. So we will now go back to this guy. What we can do, let's just throw these signs up here. We don't have to place them later. I can just edit them. Save me time. I got Efficiency 5 and Sharpness 5 on the same guy. Well, that was nice. Yeah, like for this cost, I'd definitely do just keep an Efficiency 4 and just buy 2 of them. Alright, so this guy we're gonna re-roll him. As long as they don't de-link, they shouldn't lose that trade. Theoretically. Tide. What was that? That was like 1 roll, maybe 2 to get this? I don't remember how many times I even cycled him. Like, that's... okay, did we get anything? Just Respiration 3. You said that was Depth Strider, right? Not Respiration? But that was the only book he had, so... At least while we're here, we're building up iron. Because we're going to need a ton of iron. Sammie had just done her, yesterday, she released a video doing a lava farm and super smelter. That's going to be one that I want to do here pretty soon as well. And I need tons of iron for that. I need to get a list together of all the episode ideas that I've got, because right now they're just rolling around in my head, and I'll lose them. Hey, Stargate. Merry Christmas to you as well. Only a week away, guys. Crazy. A week and a day away. Where did the year go? Welcome in, Stargate. Hope you're doing well. Mending an Infinity and won a couple of times. I think Prowl did too, and he was outraged by it. Unbreaking 3, but nothing else to go with it. Suspicion to not accepting trades that aren't maxed. I don't use the add-on, so it's almost like punishingly yeah. Hey, Will. Welcome in, Will. That sounds like you got out of work on time. Are you streaming tonight, Will? Are you trying to stream tonight? Hopefully you're not having to log in for OT. I was saying to chat a little bit ago, if you do your stream, we'll end stream after you start and we'll raid over to you. Power 5 for, yeah. After I got the 18 over there, we don't want to take this one. Quick charge, luck of the sea. You know what I realized? I minimized media player, and it wasn't. If I have it minimized, it doesn't show the track info up there in the top corner. What is this? This is from Descent. This sounds very like theatrical. It's like what music am I playing? A lot of this music comes from like the Descent soundtracks from the first 2 games. Thank you. I love my hat. Hi, Moldy. Welcome in. I had to go rent out and get a Christmas hat. I'm upset that one year one of my stores when I was working retail had these like, you know, they hang the random junk in the aisles on these like clip strips. And they had black Santa hats that said Bah Humbug on them. I was like, I so wanted to get one and I didn't. And I've never been able to find one of those since. I looked on Amazon, but they're all like horrible garbage quality. That's good, but I don't really need knockback. We might let this guy fester as well. No, we won't. That's a good price on Sharpness 5, though. Yeah, it's a great price, but not sure if I'll be streaming. Are you going to be streaming anything, Will? You were talking about some new game you were playing, which I've never heard of before. I have a white Santa hat that says that. I think it's posted in the Discord pets page. Awesome, I'll have to look. Might show off the new game I've been addicted to. Yeah, we can come check that out. And you can explain to me what it is. Rook, welcome in. That's a new name. Welcome into the stream. How you doing today? We are just doing the arduous process of rolling librarians. It's kind of like watching paint dry, just less exciting. Oh, Moldy, did you fix your Fortnite issues? I know you said uninstalling it didn't work, but you think that you had figured it out or got it working again. I know you said it was crashing on you. I also saw Minnow sitting in chat earlier in your Discord. Like Brosk, Agrusk. Thorns. Yes, I think so. No crashes since they made some changes. That's good. There's nothing more irritating than... I remember when my computer was crashing because my AIO went out. Thankfully, I was able to re-up my warranty because it had just expired, and I got it fixed for free after that. But I was freaking out. Like, you spend this much money on a computer, and like, it's all of a sudden crashing and not starting. Like, I was flipping. Must have been waiting for Nyx. They have been playing... Okay. Yeah, for some reason, this guy, I cannot get him to find anything good. Let's see, let's double check these guys, make sure they're still... He hasn't changed. And he has not changed yet. Okay. Everyone seems to be liking Path of Exile. A couple people have done, like, overview videos, what they think of the game. I need to check those out. Ginger gaming mentor in particular, I saw his video I think this morning, and it was like whatever the generic title of it for like Path of Exile, but then the subtitle of it was like a love letter to Diablo 2 players, or a love letter to Diablo 2 fans. And Prowl had even said during his stream that it plays so much more like Diablo 2, so that definitely piqued my interest. I kind of want to check it out. I just need time. Because Diablo 2 is definitely my jam in that genre. I really didn't... I played a bit of D3 on console, but I really wasn't ever a big fan of it. And D4, I just... It was fun to play, but it wasn't the same. But I feel like part of the Diablo 2 love is the nostalgia factor, since it was my first online game. Bad price and only feather falling for. I think you'd really like it. It seems like everyone's having fun with it. I think Prowl possibly has more people playing that than he got people playing Diablo 4. So, played the old Fable series? Yeah, I think we have all 3 of them actually for Xbox. I love Fable. I don't know if I'll go back to D4. I haven't even bought the expansion. And it was on sale too, and I still didn't buy it. I figure why waste the money on it if I'm not having time to play it right now. I do want to go back to it a little bit, because I was having fun with my sorcerer and trying to like 100% all the quests. So I probably will eventually just go back with just to fiddle with it. It's just lack of time. I have to prioritize what I'm playing. I did it sound like the changes would be great, but still can't get into it. I'm going to stream till at least when Will goes live. Will probably go live in about an hour. We'll probably be streaming till at least then. I think we'll raid over to him when he goes live. Oh, Twitch is going to be running an ad soon. What's the time on that? Ad starting soon. Is SiriBot going to tell me? I'm a Fallout 4 fan. I never could get into Fallout 4, although I've only tried playing... Or, not Fallout 4. I tried playing Fallout 3. And I never could get into it. I don't know how the other games compare. I need to close up my tower at work, but I'll be back. Alright, Moldy. It's saying starting soon. I'm not sure how the ads run. I should have SiriBot set up to announce it, though. Because when the ad starts going on Twitch, we will take a 3-minute break. I'll get up, walk around, refill my water, stretch my legs, take my eyes off the screen, all that fun jazz. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and it has started. All right, guys, we will take a quick break. Power 4 and Power 5. Okay, taking a quick break. I shall be back. The pain to get this back, my headphones back on with the hat. Okay. We are back. I like using the Twitch ad break as an opportunity to get up and stretch my legs and take my eyes off the screen. And at least with playing the ads on Twitch, the once an hour, it eliminates pre-rolls. So anybody coming into the stream, they won't get ads as soon as they join us. Because that's like one of the worst things, like trying to check out somebody's Twitch stream and you get slammed with 45 or more seconds of ads right off the bat. And it's like, I'm not sitting through that. Okay, so back at it. Did I miss any chat? I'm a Fallout 4 fan. I think I saw that. Same with me with Fallout 3. Yeah, like, I don't get it. I liked Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4. I might have to revisit them then. I only one I've ever tried playing was Fallout 3, and I couldn't get very far in it. Wasn't really a fan of it. I think, yeah, you were no good. Let's make sure these guys are still... Yep. This actually might work. Leaving these guys, like, just sitting. Impaling 5, but nothing else. I really hope I can get at least some of these guys locked in. Told my wife I'll start on dinner when I get done with stream. So when we raid Will in about an hour, we'll jump over there. I'll take my phone and watch him downstairs while I'm cooking dinner, probably. Got some chicken breasts to bread and put in the oven. Make some sides. Power, yep. Anyone eating anything really good today? 18 for unbreaking and nothing else. Respiration and fire aspect. That's not bad. I wonder if we should let those sit. Respiration is one I want, albeit it's at the very bottom of my list. But so is Fire Aspect. I might just let that sit, and we'll come back to him. We will let that guy sit. He's gonna be a maybe. Like, if we get down the line and then I get these guys and I still don't have everything I need, then we'll change him. I'm making roast. Ooh, roast sounds good. I need to go to the store and get some more dinner stuffs. I think this chicken is the last of the stuff I bought the last time. I got like 4 or 5 days worth of dinner meal ideas. I did a, the last time I went to the store, I bought a big pork roast. And I made like, I cut up potatoes and carrots and threw that in there. I cooked it just like a beef roast, but it was a pork roast and it came out really good. Tacos for us tonight. Tacos sound good too. Taco Tuesday, can't ever go wrong there. I pan-seared double-cut pork chops yesterday. Ooh. We don't eat pork chops enough because my wife is not a fan of pork chops. But I love some pork chops. You go thin cut or thick cut on your pork chops? If anyone is not a meat eater, please... Or, I shouldn't say it like that. If anyone's a vegetarian, please don't be offended by the meat talk. Pablo, welcome in. Iowa chops. I don't know what that is. What are Iowa chops? Thick cut. Gotcha. Okay. For bone in, thicker is better. I tend to usually go boneless. Usually I get we got a grocery store up here that usually has pretty good prices on meat. It's usually where I tend to get stuff. Double power 3s. Imagine if this was the old trades and you locked this guy in and you were buying Power 3 books at this, and then you unlocked the next tier and you saw the price. You'd be like, are you kidding me, you son of a... Leftover pork chops turn out fantastic in the air fryer. I love our air fryer. I've never tried actually cooking like meats and stuff in it, but it looks like you're just reheating it. So yeah, air fryer's awesome. Best invested in the kitchen that I think we've bought. We bought a little like basket style air fryer. Loved it so much. My wife last Black Friday in 2023 bought like a more permanent-esque, like standing, like pull down door, 2 pull out basket trays. So if we're cooking like just like some fries or just something small, it'll go in the small basket air fryer. If we're cooking anything bigger, it'll go in the big one. I think the big one can also, it has like little like rotisserie like sticks, you can like do a whole rotisserie in it. We have yet to do that though, and we've had it for a year. Probably should eventually do that. You get a half pig. My parents, we can request cuts. Interesting. I've never gone that route, but I know people that have. If you get multiple family members that can go in on a big purchase like that, and you could divvy it out, it definitely works out. Massive ninja one. 3 kids, so don't ever fix small amounts. I mean, we still do, but my 3 kids are all still relatively small. So that, and they don't eat. Hey, Papa Snuffy, here's your mending infinity villager. My kids don't eat jack, though. The boys are so picky. Even my daughter is still super picky. I'm hoping they eventually outgrow that picky phase. All boys, 2 of them teenagers. Oh, yeah. They've got to be eating you out of house and home. Excuse me. Throat's getting a little dry there. They get used to talking again. We're talking dinner. I had wontons. Ooh, noodles. And black beef. Black beef. Beef, I can read, I swear. Beef black bean sauce. That sounds amazing. We haven't had Chinese in a while. Was that takeout or was that homemade? Either way sounds amazing. Let's wait 5 for a horrible price. Silk Touch. Efficiency 3. Why couldn't you be... Although I already have an efficiency guy there if we don't. Loyalty, Riptide. Loyalty and Riptide. All you needed was Impaling. It'd have been like a whole Trident villager. Mending. You know, Mending is supposed to be one of the hard ones to get. I've seen Mending come up so many times in these trades already. There's a Vanishing. I think it was kind of stupid that they added the cursed books to the villagers. I didn't understand that one. Homemade except wontons, they take too long. Fair enough. Impaling. Aqua Affinity. I don't need... I already have Aqua Affinity. So, no go. Ooh, okay, hold on. We have a potential here. No. Ah! No. Yeah, show me a good trade and then give me nothing else. I'm gonna need to remember to sleep before I go outside at night in here, because I'm gonna have so many phantoms. Failing 1. Lure, flame. Projectile protection 4. Oh. Infinity. Substrider 2. Nada. The only good thing about taking all this time is that I'm racking up tons of iron. I think what we'll probably end up doing is we'll run like a water channel underneath, and I'll probably have like a storage somewhere in the corner. Or I could leave it underneath it somewhere, I don't know exactly. We'll probably like filter out the iron. We'll try to set up a crafter so that we can like auto-craft the iron blocks. Auto-craft the iron into iron blocks. And then we can compost the poppies. Like get the whole automated. That might be like an episode where I set all that up. And then I set up the piston door that I want to set up on this. I just don't want to do too many episodes all in a row just revolving around this. I kind of want to like take a break and go do something else and then come back. I also want to do some exploring and check out and find a pale garden and do that. They supposedly made the hearts more common, so I need to check one of the gardens I was going to go to and see if it actually has hearts. Because when I looked at a copy of this world, it was a gigantic pale garden and it had 0 hearts in the whole thing. So if they fix that, it would be worth actually going there on the server then. Because I have plans where that one is located. We'd make a trek out to there, and then I'd go another couple thousand blocks further north, and then there's going to be a witch hut. Because I think we're going to do a witch farm down the road. Sharpness 4, but that's a bad price. Silk Touch, and that's a bad price. Efficient. You know what? They're not good prices, but I got 3 books here. Oh, okay. We're gonna let him sit too, but we're gonna mark all those down. We're just gonna let him stew. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna like have all these villagers like lined up, and then we're gonna like decide. It's like that guy had a better efficiency 4 cost. But I've got 3 books on 1 villager, which I don't know if I can turn my nose up to that. So we have Sharp 4. I need to see what these costs were. We may not keep him, because those are all pretty garbage costs. Like that can be as low as 5 and as high as 19. 54, 17, and 36. And efficiency 4 for 36. We may not keep this guy, but the fact that I got 3 trades that I need in one go on him is actually pretty impressive. So far, all of these guys have stayed locked in. You know, knock on wood, but none of these guys have changed yet, so I keep talking about it, I'm gonna jinx it. Actually, I'm kind of curious, if I did log off the server without locking anything in, would they reset? I might have to keep myself like on the server AFK when I go to make dinner, just so that everybody doesn't reset. Which I could just box myself in, and this is a pretty safe area, so nothing's gonna get in here. I don't like any of those prices, but I can't... It's going to be hard to beat the fact that I did get 3 enchants I need on 1 villager. That's the only reason I'm entertaining that idea. Did you re-roll? No, you didn't. Can you do the thing? Kitty. We probably have enough cats running around down here that I won't get any more cats spawning in the farm. The farm doesn't get string because the cats bounce up into the lava and their string gets burned up. But the kittens are small enough to fall down here and then they get out. And then they run around. Okay, once I get the spider spawner, which we might work on that pretty soon too. I need to get all the things that I've got in my head written down still. Because we got a triple spider spawner we want to work on. I want to work on a super smelter and a lava farm. I need to eventually do the dragon. So I can get some wings. There's so many things. I need to, like, write them down so I can try to put maybe a tentative order. Respiration 1, respiration, but it's the only enchant. Thorns. Aqua, nope. Feather falling too. Not that it matters, no. I don't even know why I looked at that other book. I wasn't going to take it regardless. Inspiration 2. Reach. Sharp. Ooh. Man, why couldn't you have had another enchantment? Sharpness 5. For 25, that's another good price. This is not going to get done in one stream. This is going to be a lot of probably off-camera rolling these guys and trying to. And if Sarah's still here, she probably remembers how long we spent on Eternia rolling 40 villagers. I think we spent 3 days working on those villagers. And then all the times we spent rolling villagers on her realm. Quick charge. Nope. I wish crossbows were better. If crossbows had some kind of damage increasing component like power on a bow, they would be actually usable. But as they are, like, crossbows are just pretty much pointless. Ending. Flame, I don't need that. Come on, guys. Give us some books. Give us some trades. Touch again. Fire. Don't need it, don't need it. Density. Power. Power 5 and density 5. All super expensive. That's another thing. There's like at least 2 community projects we need to do on the server. Eventually, when we get everybody on, we need to do a group trial chamber run. We need to do a group mansion raid. We probably need to do the mansion raid first. Now, it's the end of the year and the holidays, so I know everyone's been pretty busy. Wraith and Guru have both been busy. and haven't had any content come out recently. End of the year, everyone's always in crunch mode. I know Will can attest to that. If it weren't for Trident Killers, they're also worthless. Yeah. Hey, Iron Knight, welcome in. How you doing? We are just watching paint dry. I mean, rolling villagers. Section 4, I already have it. So what we've done so far is we've got, like, potentials. I need to... These guys are just kind of sitting, and these are their trades that they've got right now. Or these guys are already locked in. The first two guys. So just kind of, like, getting them some decent trades, and then moving down the line. Like, maybe we'll lock these in, but we're not sure yet. Trying to get some good stuff here, because we've got, like, I think 13 enchantments that I'm ultimately trying to get my hands on, and 8 villagers to do it in. So most of these guys need to have at least 2 enchants. Silk Touch, Unbreaking 1, Smite 4, Silk... Really? 2 Silk Touches in the same guy? It's 18. Oh my god. I think one of the next streams we do after I don't know if I'll do another stream locking these guys in. I'll probably, whatever we don't get done on camera today, we'll probably try to finish it off camera. I think one of the next streams we do on this world will probably do exploration for a Pale Garden. So I can come back with all the stuff and things. I need to get this done and this episode done though, because I need to level up those armorers and get diamond armor bought and enchant it. Welcome back, Moldy. Hope your workday was okay. We're just moving down the line. We had this guy who was very promising, but his prices were horrible. But he's got 3 of the enchants we need, so that's the only reason he's kind of sitting there in limbo. Silk Touch, still a bad price. Riptide 3. Riptide wasn't really one of the enchants I was looking at getting. No. Crazy morning, but it mellowed out. Well, that's good at least. Sharpness 3, blast protection density. You know, I was just thinking to myself, maybe I should turn the fan on and vent the air out of the office. I believe I unplugged it for the winter. I can't even do that. Getting a little toasty in here. Oh, the Christmas hat doesn't help with that. Ooh. Man. Like, that would be good if this were efficiency 4. Although I'm getting so many efficiency guys, like... We're getting, like, so many, like, so close villagers. Density. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Hey, here we go. Feather falling 4. And nothing. Fortune 3 is another one I haven't been seeing come up. I don't think I've had a single Fortune 3 book. Oh, look at the kitty. The black and white kitty. We need to eventually get some fish and we can tame some of these cats in here. Hold on a second. Are you good? Are you good? How are the cats getting down there? I gotta give the cat a little push. How the cats are getting in the hole. I just looked over there and I saw a cat bobbing up and down. I had to go check it out. If this were a sunflower stream, that would have been a squirrel moments with sunflower. I need to add that other redeem. That's all hot garbage. Yeah. Loyalty punch. Upstrider 2, efficiency 2. King, silk touch, smite 5. No. And that's a horrible price for silk touch. And nothing else. Multi-shot punch. Nope. Maxed out cost for efficiency 5. 3 for way too high. Hey, looting 3. Loyalty 2. No. I don't think I have looting on tap yet. No, no, no. All garbage. No. Walker 1. There's a binding and breach. No. Oh. My title of my stream was not clickbait. This is the bane of existence when it comes to working with villagers. Hey, Pie Man, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. We are lamenting in villager hell here, trying to get these guys to roll. There's another new name I've never seen before. JM Toriente, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Still rolling. It's like Limp Bizkit. We keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. We've got some maybes. We got some maybes here. Some of these costs were good. So this one wasn't really good, but it had 3 books that we needed. So they're in the maybe category. We haven't locked any of them in yet. They're just kind of sitting there. I'll catch you later. All right, Meyer. Have a good one. That double cursive binding. Wow. No one ever needed that villager. Inspiration and... No. We have not been seeing enough unbreaking and looting. No. I'd say unbreaking and looting are the two books that have come up the least since I've been rolling these guys. And those are like on Fortune. I haven't seen Fortune really come up either. Those are the top of my list is unbreaking and Fortune. There's Fortune. Paired with nothing else, and it's not a good cost. Efficiency 4, protection. Oh, guys, I saw an update on Twitter earlier today about actions and stuff from Orville Studios. They've got the pack in. It's been submitted to the marketplace now. They're just waiting for it to get approved. So it's in the final stages. They don't know how long that process will take, but that probably means it'll get put on there pretty soon. I'm hoping they fixed a lot of the bugs that this version of the pack has in it. My only complaint with it being a marketplace pack is that there's some things you can't change. Like, I added my own custom totem skin, and I had to remove it from the files of actions and stuff in order to be able to use it. Because actions and stuff would override anything you had. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that with the marketplace version. Unless they change the priorities where if you still put a pack above it in your list, it'll override. Definitely. Yeah, I caught the very tail end of Prowl's stream, unfortunately. Like, I was there for less than 5 minutes before he ended. Unfortunately. I seen he was talking about... Was the whole stream talking about marketplace content? What did I miss? Give me the Cliff Notes version, my batch. I know he's talking about doing videos for marketplace content. I just hate that you can't use marketplace stuff on servers. That's probably my biggest complaint. Because not everybody uses realms. So it's like, yeah, this stuff would be really good for single player, or if you have a realm, sure, but aside from that, most of the time I play is on servers. They're falling 4, but nothing else of use. And being picky on these villagers is that's gonna drive me mad. I mean, technically I could add more librarians because we do have some room on what will be that wall, but I really don't want to if I don't have to. Because then I'll have to open these guys up to be able to get 2 more of them to breed. There's Unbreaking, we haven't seen that in a while. With a whole lot of nothing else. 4. Efficiency 4. That, and with the villagers, unless I get another 10 villagers up, I won't get more golem spawns. 3 is kind of the sweet spot. You're not really going to ever have a time where you have 4 golems alive at once. Very, very rarely. Honestly, I initially only wanted to do 20 villagers in here, but then when I started laying out like which villagers I needed for which trades, I quickly realized 20 wasn't going to be enough. In the very beginning, I wasn't even going to use the iron farm as a trading hall at all. I was going to only do iron farm, and I was just going to have like free range like 20 Fletchers or something. But then I decided I should probably do a trading hall here because the plans I have for doing more villagers later on, it was going to take me way too long to set it up. And in the meantime, I wouldn't have access to so many books. I already went so long on the server without having villagers, to the point that when Guru joined, he was like, just curious, but you guys have been like avoiding, have you guys been avoiding villagers for any reason? Me and Wraith were like, no, just never really, we never went that way. And Guru had made a comment, something along the lines of, that's usually like one of the first things he does in a world. I was taking this series much more different than I usually take other. I was like going very slow. Just kind of showing like you don't have to jump into the end game right away. You don't have to immediately jump into working with villagers. 18 on efficiency. See, I think that was the cost of that one over there. But a whole lot of nothing else to go with it. If that were looting 3, I would lock this in right now and not look back. So close. Like, that's kind of what we're looking for, is like 2 good books. Infinity isn't in my list. Oh, okay, guys, we got a winner here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Fortune 3, Infinity, and Efficiency 5. That's how you spell efficiency, right? All right. What are the costs? We're not even gonna wait. We're gonna lock this guy in. 24, 7, and 27. Like, this is what we're waiting for right here. 7 and 27. Jimmy lives on. Did I name him Jimmy? Oh yeah, that's a villager right there. Okay, locking him in. And we will go locked in. Okay, so now that we got that, we don't need this guy. So I have to go fix the thing. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. My wife has to run up to work. Okay. That guy, that's golden. That is perfect. We'll leave this guy sit for right now, just because he does still have 2 other good books. Although that sharpness 4 is a lot less appealing. No, you know what? No, we won't even keep. We won't keep either one of these guys. We're gonna re-roll both of these guys. Because with efficiency 5, I don't even. Because that sharpness 4 was not a good price. That silk touch was not a good price. So yeah, we'll start with this guy. So we're gonna wipe him out. Editing signs is possibly the best change they've ever made to this game. Okay. And this is why we're not locking stuff in until we get something solid gold like this. And if we cure this guy, he will be 1, 1, and 2 on his trades. So, absolutely perfect. I'll have to do like redeems for you guys to name tag stuff now that I'll have access to librarians and I can actually get name tags. Piercing punch. At least we're making some progress. That was... Oh, I need to mark those off my list, by the way. Okay. So, Got Fortune 3. Mark him off. Got Efficiency 5. Mark him off. I don't have Infinity on my list, but that Affinity was just icing on the cake. Like, those other two trades, I would have taken that just for those two. Breach, Unbreaking, and nothing else. Unbreaking is going to be a pretty important one. Unbreaking, and now that we got Fortune, really like Feather Falling and like the level 5 enchants are the other ones we really need. All level 2 books. Oh, that was level 3. Now you know how Prowl feels about Infinity. I've known how Prowl feels about Infinity. He's not hiding his feelings about Infinity at all. And you know what? I'm using an Infinity bow right now. Because my mending bow burned up in the lava. And that was the only thing I had. I don't mind using an Infinity bow. I think each has their own place. But I had said earlier in the stream that I get Infinity easily enough when I fish or when I run my skeleton spawner. So I really didn't need an Infinity book. All the Infinity bows I've made have come from bows from my skeleton spawner. You can actually get some decently stacked bows from a skeleton spawner. I've gotten like Power 3, Unbreaking 3, Infinity. Team Infinity. I also have 3 double chests of arrows, so I'm not opposed to using mending. Silk and... Alright, we're gonna leave him... What was the cost on that? That Depth Strider is really expensive now. No, we won't. If that Depth Strider were cheaper, I would have let him sit. Efficiency 4. Sync Respiration. Oh. 4. Not 4. No. If I'm just messing around with my bow and I'm like close to home, it's easy enough just to have arrows on hand and use a mending bow. But if you're going like away and you're not going to be able to restock your arrows, Infinity all the way. Like long end or nether expeditions, you definitely want Infinity. That statement right... Oh. Okay, guys. That's null and void. But we got Smite 5 and Power 5. I'm team whatever. Exactly double the cost. That's not a good Smite 5 cost. But realistically, I'm not buying that book very often. Mending, for what it's worth. We're gonna leave... We'll let him sit, but I probably will take this guy. The only reason I won't take him is if I like find a Smite 5 for like significantly cheaper. Alright, so now we're gonna reroll this guy. We don't need the Efficiency 4. They were getting somewhere. You know what? If I take that, I won't need this Power 5 for 18. So we'll probably end up re-rolling that guy. I'm just too lazy to worry about arrows. Fair enough. And also, when you're late game and you've got shulkers, it's pretty easy just to have a shulker of like arrows in your ender chest or something. Because, like, if you always have to carry at least one arrow, you might as well carry 64. I could see the argument both ways. It's like Sir Gout said, team whatever. Whatever floats your boat, whatever works in whatever situation. And if that were Unbreaking 3 and Depth Strider 3, that would have been amazing. Isn't a Prowl stream? We can talk about Infinity here if we want. Yep. Nobody's going to shun you here for talking about Infinity. Welcome in, Ethan. I don't know if... Nope, that is your first chat in here. And so that was Sir Gout. I like this on what is this? This is, not Restream Bot. Streamer Bot. It tells me when that's their first time in the chat. So I know when somebody joins for the first time and says something. Because I was sitting there thinking, wait, have I seen Ethan talk yet? Nope, that was your first message. I'm glad that Will turned me on to this. This is a really useful chat tool. It combines both the chats into one window for me, tells me where they're coming from. I can zoom it in so it's easier to read. It's really nice. But welcome in, both of you. I've been burning all incoming arrows. I kept 3 double chests, and I've just been throwing all the rest on the ground when I run my skeleton spawner. Because I don't need... I have 3 double chests. Why would I... unless I'm gonna, like, build, like, some stupid, like, prank where I'm gonna, like, shoot arrows at the other server mates, I can't think of any reason I need more arrows. Who remembers Blue Jay's series that he was doing all, like, the Mario-themed stuff? And he built, like, the defense system for his house that would, like, activate and shoot. The dispensers would be shooting arrows. That's what I think of when I have all these double chests of arrows, is, like, putting something like that together. That's cool. I just got home and finished dinner and had approximately 30 seconds of personal time before dealing with the kids. I feel that in my soul. I can relate. Hopefully it was a long 30 seconds for you. You should be allowed to use arrows as fuel. Yeah, I could see that. Even if, like, say they were like a bamboo and they only cooked like a quarter of an item. I could see that. Frostwalker and looting. Looting was... or Frostwalker wasn't on my list. Do I have anybody with looting yet? Nobody's locked in with looting? I wonder if we let him sit. No. No. It wasn't a compelling enough price on that looting for me to consider leaving him. If it was a really good price, I may have considered it. Just kind of see how my mind is working on this and what I'm thinking for my considerations on these. We got 620. I'll probably... ads are going to go off in 5 minutes. We'll probably hit snooze on those a couple times, because we'll be raiding to Will right after that, assuming that he goes live. Let me just double check his Discord really quick, make sure he hasn't put like anything up saying he's not going live. Oh, Will has an update. They found an issue at the junction box and said they have to send out a line team to find the source of... Oh, he was answering Sammie's question. I already knew that, yep. It'll be a few days before they come out and fix the line. At least it's not our PCs. I really hope Will gets his internet fixed. He's been having way too many internet speed related problems. It'll be amazing when he gets that fixed. Join the rest of us with good quality internet. Actually, I'd be really excited when he gets fiber installed in his area too, because it sounds like they're finally starting to get the wheels turning on installing fiber in his neighborhood. Fiber internet is just, especially if you do uploading or you do streaming, like, it's a game changer. Having that synchronous upload speed. Hour 4, and no. Look up the sea, Fortune 3. We did Fortune 3, so we don't need that. Curse. Is that both curses on one guy? I'm still trying to figure out who intentionally would enchant anything with Curse of Vanishing. Unless you're memeing on somebody, I can't see I can see a reason of putting Curse of Binding, because you're trying to troll somebody and get them to put it on so they can't take it off. But Curse of Vanishing, like, literally there's no, not even for like memeing, there's no purpose. Darn, when we found the problem with our electric, they were out that day. Electric seems a little more important. When you're talking about just a problem with internet at the node. We have sharpness 5 for a really good price, but nothing else. All right, what we're gonna do, what was the cost on that? We'll let him sit, and we'll re-roll that power guy over there. I already forgot what the number was. 23. 23. Curse of Vanishing is good for PvP. For yourself? What, so that nobody gets your stuff? So that if you get killed, that nobody gets your equipment when it drops on the ground? That would be the only possible use case I could think of. Alright, we're gonna wipe this guy. Yep. And that was James' first chat. Welcome in, James. Hello, everyone. Yes. I did change the chat on screen. I was using the, just capturing the window for StreamerBot, but it was a pain because every time I streamed, I had to re-enable that capture. It didn't save it. And I didn't like the fact that it was showing a lot of like the double messages from Streamlabs on there. And I just decided to go back to the OBS default chat window. That way it kind of disappears over time as well. So it's not just always on the screen. That, and it's fully transparent background, so I feel like it's less intrusive. We tried the StreamerBot overlay for a little while. Like if StreamerBot maybe had like a dock into OBS where it had like a fully transparent background, I could see it. Infinity and Efficiency 5, that's a deja vu. Even when they had problems with Spectrum, they were out that day. Well, Will did get, like, he called them on a Friday or a Saturday, and he had them out there that Monday. I think the problem now is the problem is more specialized than just sending a tech to your house. They need a tech that can actually work on the line. So it's like escalating it to the next tier up. So it probably is it just takes a little bit more lead time to get those guys out there. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, wait, we don't need loyalty, though. Darn. I don't know what I was thinking that was at first. Darn. That would have been good if that was something useful. I have not seen Unbreaking enough times, so I got excited there. Oh, ads start. Oh, I missed it. I can't snooze it. Well, the ad's gonna start on Twitch, guys. If anyone is not a member from Shadow's, or not Shadow, from Clayface's generous donation, I apologize, but we're not gonna take our break for this ad, just because we're gonna be ending here in like the next 5 minutes or so. Could be damaged coax or oh yeah, there's a number of things. It could be something wrong with his line going from his house back to the pole. It could be something damaged on the pole itself. But hopefully when they get out there, they will be able to determine it and get him fixed relatively easily. And another good thing too, since they found that it was an issue with their equipment, he shouldn't be, because I don't know if his company does this, but I know Comcast used to do this. If they had to send a tech out for something and they determined it was like something wrong like inside your house, you'd get charged for that visit. But if it was something wrong with their stuff, you wouldn't get charged. So the fact that this is a problem with their equipment, their lines, that means that he shouldn't get charged anything for calling them out. That's if they even did that. I don't know. Every company may not be as crappy as Comcast is when it comes to that. I love Frontier. Frontier Fiber has been amazing out here. Their DSL was horrible, and if anyone ever like mentioned the words Frontier, it would like people would be like, "Oh, it's the worst internet out there." Once they got fiber out here, it's amazing. And we have not one but two different fiber companies in the area. So say that they jack up their rates for whatever reason, we have another one. Which is funny because Frontier ran their lines on the poles in the back like Xfinity Comcast did, but Surf, the other company, is running their lines in the front yards. It's running along the new oh no, it's not the new water lines because those were on the other side of the street. They ran them like through our yards. They had to come in and do digging, and they actually have like a junction box in my front yard for it. It's like with Comcast in my apartment for the last 7 years. I miss Frontier or Spectrum. Like, Comcast wasn't... I had a lot of issues with them. Once I finally got a tech out there and said, hey, we keep having these problems. Every time it would rain, our speed would drop significantly. Finally, they got a tech out there to look at the lines. Squirrels had been chewing on the lines on the poles in the back and exposing the copper. Which, so anytime it rained, water got inside of those lines and was causing problems. So they finally determined this, sent crews out there, replaced all the lines down that run, and we never had another issue with Comcast ever since then. So my only gripe with Comcast was just that the slow uploads after that point. Darn squirrels. Oh yeah. Which, I mean, that could eventually become a problem. Double fire aspect 2s. For the same price. What is this? That could eventually become a problem with my fiber because that is run on the pole until it gets to my backyard. They did a drop berry from my backyard to my house. Because I've got a lot of trees in the backyard and the guy didn't want to try to run the aerial line. Ad break should be finishing now on Twitch. Again, sorry guys, I was gonna hit snooze on it, but I didn't look over there quick enough. Will should be starting here pretty soon, and when I see him go live, we will start wrapping up and doing the raid. Let me just double check. I don't want to miss him when he starts. Oh, he did post a schedule for it. So I'm just waiting for the notification. I should get a ping on my phone for when he goes live. He's going to be playing a new game tonight, so I definitely want to see what that's all about. A new game to him. I don't know if it's a new game. New game to me too, because I've never heard of it. Any damage to the coax messes with it. Yep. Sharp 5, Fortune 3. I see I already have Fortune 3. We got this Sharp 5 kind of sitting there. Nope. Nope. Breaking 2. Piercing 3. Chart 5 for 64. Yeah. I feel like, even though it doesn't seem like I'm making progress, I feel like with these guys like sitting here in limbo, that I am making at least some progress. Oh, there is Will's live. We'll give him a couple minutes to get through his BRB screen, and then we will raid over to him. We'll raid on Twitch. I can't raid on YouTube yet. We need more subscribers and more watch hours, so I'm sure everyone here is subscribed, but if you are not, or if you're watching this on VOD form later on, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It really helps me out, because we need to get to 500 subs, and then we can unlock the first tier of memberships and super chats and raiding and all that fun stuff on YouTube. Or what do they call it? Live redirect? Live redirects, it doesn't give any kind of a noticeable announcement in the chat you're going to, unfortunately. So unless the streamer is like watching their chat like a hawk and see the little banner, they don't even notice it happened. But I digress. YouTube's got things to work on. Squirrels chewed the neutral to the house. Sucks. Oh, man. That sounds rough. I've got a dog, so the squirrels don't stay too close to the house. They know what happens if they do. Our dog has caught at least a couple of squirrels over his tenure. Operation 3 and nothing else. I will probably pull up Will's stream really quick over here too. Just to check and see when he goes. Alright, we got him up over there, so we'll see when he comes off. When he comes off his starting soon screen, we'll raid. You know what? I have never put together a raid message yet. I still need to do that. Let's do that really quick. Let's put together a raid message. I'll have to make a command for it. I swear we have like 1,000 squirrels. Oh my goodness. Okay. I probably will try to come up with something a little better. But we'll go with this for right now. If you guys want to copy that raid message... we'll come up with something a little bit better. I kind of wanted to do something along lines like because aggro skate, so we're skating into your stream or whatever. Maybe if somebody's a little better with words than I am, can come up with something really cool. That would be awesome. They're falling 3. Oh, looks like he is live, so we will go ahead. We'll do that. I'm going to need to copy his YouTube link. Here, I can, let's see. I need to go to my Twitch thing. I need to do /raid. And channel is Will is 2310. Oop. Raid has been created. And let me grab his YouTube link for you guys so I can paste that for you guys over on YouTube. Since I cannot raid on YouTube. Let's grab that link. So for everyone over on YouTube chat, that is Will's message right there. That should have only gone to YouTube. Yes, it did. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out for stream. I appreciate it. And we're going to, again, I keep saying this, we'll try to make these more consistent. I want to get back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we'll see if I have time to do stream tomorrow. And we will catch you guys next time. Let's hit that raid. See ya.